Venturing into the valor, knights and tournaments in the Middle Ages. In the age of chivalry, knights were the defenders of honor. Their courage and skill were tested in tournaments, the thrilling spectacles of the Middle Ages. Tournaments began as military exercises preparing knights for war. They were harsh, brutal events, often as deadly as the battles they simulated. By the 12th century, tournaments had evolved. They were no longer just about training for war, but about showcasing a knight's prowess and gallantry. Knights would journey from far and wide to participate in these events. They eagerly awaited the opportunity to demonstrate their skills and win glory. On the days of tournaments, towns would transform into bustling hubs of activity. Merchants, minstrels, spectators, all would gather to witness the spectacle. At the heart of the tournament was the melee, a chaotic mock battle where knights charged at each other in a frenzied clash of steel. In the melee, courage was paramount. A knight needed not just strength, but also fearlessness to charge headlong into the fray. Yet it was not all about brute force. A knight also needed agility, skill, and quick thinking to outmaneuver his opponents. Knights would also participate in jousts, one-on-one battles where they faced each other on horseback. The aim was to unhorse the opponent with a lance. Jousting required precision and timing. A successful hit could earn a knight prestige, but a miss could lead to humiliation or even injury. Knights wore heavy armor for protection. This armor was ornately decorated, reflecting their status and wealth. Heralds would announce each knight's arrival, often with a flourish of trumpets. They would recite the knight's achievements, building anticipation in the crowd. Banners fluttered in the wind, each bearing a knight's coat of arms. These heraldic symbols were a proud display of a knight's lineage and honor. Knights were often accompanied by their squires, young boys training to become knights. They would assist their masters, carrying their weapons and armor. Tournaments were more than just a display of martial skill. They were also a social event, a chance for nobility to mingle and form alliances. Feasts were common during tournaments. They were a place for knights to celebrate their victories and share tales of their exploits. Music filled the air with minstrels playing songs of valor and romance. These songs would immortalize the deeds of the knights. Tournaments were also a stage for romance. Knights would often dedicate their victories to ladies, hoping to win their favor. The prize for winning a tournament was often a valuable object, like a gold cup or a jewel-studded sword. But for many knights, the true prize was the glory and respect they earned. As evening fell, torches would be lit, casting a warm glow over the field. The day's events would be recounted, with knights hailed for their courage and skill. Tournaments in the Middle Ages were not just games. They were a way of life for knights, shaping their identity and their role in society. Through the trials of the tournament, knights proved their worth. They emerged not just as warriors, but as champions of chivalry and honor. The tradition of knights and tournaments may be long gone, but their memory lives on. They continue to inspire us with their tales of courage, honor, and chivalry. Knights and tournaments were not just a part of the Middle Ages, they were the heart of it. They embodied the ideals and values of the time. So join us as we continue to explore the fascinating world of knights and tournaments, delving deeper into the stories of these iconic figures of the Middle Ages. From their martial prowess to their code of chivalry, knights and tournaments continue to captivate us. They remind us of a time when honor was worth more than life itself. In the clashing of swords and the thunder of hooves, we find the timeless tales of knights and tournaments. Their legacy continues to resonate in our hearts and minds. In the grandeur of the tournaments and the valor of the knights, we see the spirit of the Middle Ages. We journey back in time, reliving the thrill and spectacle of a bygone era. In the end, knights and tournaments were not just about battling foes. They were about conquering fear, about finding honor in the face of adversity. We invite you to continue this journey with us, exploring the captivating world of knights and tournaments in the Middle Ages. Let the spirit of chivalry guide us as we delve further into this fascinating era. So as we conclude this chapter, let us remember the knights and their tournaments. They may belong to the past, but their stories continue to shape our present. As the sun sets on the tournament field, we bid farewell to the knights of old. but their legacy endures, echoing in the tales of valor and chivalry we continue to tell. Thus ends our journey into the world of knights and tournaments in the Middle Ages. But fear not, for the spirit of chivalry lives on, guiding us as we venture forth into new realms of history. As we embark on new historical adventures, the courageous tales of medieval knights remain our beacon, inspiring our quest for knowledge and understanding. Venturing forth, we carry the torch of chivalry, letting the tales of valorous knights inspire our journey into history's uncharted territories. With the tales of knights ringing in our ears, we stride confidently into the future, carrying their legacy of courage and chivalry within us. As we embrace new historical horizons, we carry the lessons of valor and honor from medieval knights, forever guiding our exploration of the past. As we delve deeper into the annals of history, the echoes of medieval knights strengthen our resolve to uncover the untold stories of the past. As we delve into history's forgotten pages, the enduring spirit of medieval knights kindles our determination to discover unexplored historical narratives.